Slides, seesaws, and swings, just a small part of childhood. But what if that playground is cracked, crumbling, or even collapsing?
Tonight, 9 on Your Side presents a special investigation on public playgrounds. This story came to us after a 9-year-old boy was seriously injured after falling from the top of a slide at Fruchtendler Elementary last fall. The family filed a $23 million lawsuit after he needed emergency brain surgery to save his life.
9 on Your Side looked into the playgrounds at 7 closed TUSD schools and found exposed concrete, rusted nails, and cracked slides, posing a serious threat to children. Well, our investigation resulted in the removal of playground equipment in all 7 of those schools.
Now we're looking into conditions at some of the city's public parks. 9 on Your Side's Jennifer De La Cruz discovered playgrounds that are not living up to the standards of Tucson parents.
It's horrible. Smells, glass everywhere, trash out of every trash can is overflowing. And it's not a good spot for the kids to play. I wouldn't let my kid play here.
That's how a father of 5 described his most recent experience at Kennedy Park. The park on La Cholla Boulevard and Ajo Way has been around for a long time, and it doesn't seem like the playground is aging very well. When we first checked it out, it was covered in trash, sporting broken parts, cracked slides, and even duct tape to cover up areas deemed unsafe for children. Raymond Gutierrez was there for less than 5 minutes before walking away with his family.
This is one of the worst. So much space, so much good that they can have it, but it is one of the worst, falling apart. It's just unsafe for the kids to come play. But the city maybe needs to step it up and come out here and show that they care also. Repair these parks, give these kids a safe environment to play in.
So we reached out to a representative from the city. When we went back to the park, it was a very different scene. The trash was cleaned up, new sand was brought in, and some of that duct tape had been removed. The Parks and Recreation marketing manager says they try to keep all of their parks safe and clean, but they do have limited resources. The playground here at Kennedy is at least 25 years old, but was only built to last for 15. If parts break, there's no way of getting replacements, so the city is forced to improvise.
People were out at the playground inspecting it and noticed that the 2 end caps of the playground were off, and they didn't want kids sticking their hand down there, so they put a towel and duct tape around the top to make sure that it was safe and usable. Davenport says the city's parks are inspected on a daily basis, and although this playground doesn't look great, most of the damage is only cosmetic. But at Quincy Douglas Park, one issue wasn't cosmetic at all. A young girl hurt from the playground slide that is cracked and torn in several places, the damage exposing razor-sharp edges and more duct tape. The slide was quickly dug up, dismantled, and knocked down. A new slide set to be molded, built, and reattached, but that won't happen for at least 6 weeks. The Parks and Recreation Department has more than $9 million worth of equipment replacement needs, and sometimes has trouble keeping up with all the damage. In 2008, our overall parks budget was around $49.7 million, and as of 2015, it was $37.5 million.
The city of Tucson hopes parents will act as an extra set of eyes at their public parks. All parents are encouraged to reach out if they see something that could be an issue. Jennifer De La Cruz, KGUN-9 on Your Side.
You ask, we investigate. If you have something you want us to look into that could affect our community, call 290-7726 or email us news@kgun9.com.